Yo guys, welcome to a brand new PTCGO Rebel Clash video. Today guys, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Milotic V here. Now this card is actually pretty strong, like it is literally strong, because when you put a bunch of Absols in play and when you get a Galar Mine in play, this thing is going to 1-hit KO mostly any normal GX Pokemon, tag team Pokemon in your path. And Aqua Impact is very, very strong. Now, the way to play it, I think, is just with Frosmoth. Of course, Frosmoth with the ability Ice Dance allows you to just build up your Milotic V. Now, this deck does, threaten with one problem, is of course your own Galar Mine locks yourself out, because usually what you would do is like, oh, you just promote Frosmoth with an Air Balloon, and you build up another Pokemon on the bench, and then retreat into it when it gets knocked out. But you can't really do that because the Galar Mine is in play. But we do have Force Switch, we have a Scoop Up Net, so we have a few ways to switch out of that. And again, Milotic can one-shot a lot of stuff, which is really, really good. This deck's biggest weakness, just at the end of the day, is going to be Zero Aura GX. Because you can't really beat Lightnings to begin with, but because they just have access to Zero Aura, there's no way you can do that extra damage, because Zero Aura makes them just have a no retreat no matter what you put into play. So before we get in the video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Caravan TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, guys, if you're still looking for Rebel Clash codes and you want to pick them up, guys, you can get them at Card Caravan TCG. You can get Rebel Clash codes singly, you can get them in lots of 50. Or if you guys want to maybe get the Rebel Clash Trainer Kit codes or Elite Trainer Box codes, you can get them at Card Caravan, or the Theme Deck codes also are over there. If you also have any codes or cards you want to trade in, you can trade them in at Card Caravan TCG for some cash or in-store credit and bulk. And yeah, if you get anything from Card Caravan, guys, you can use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order, guys. Supports the channel, helps stuff out, and supports Card Caravan TCG in the process. So shout out to Card Caravan, check them out and use code LDF. So let's take a look at the Milotic list I've got here. So this is a pretty strong deck. Yeah, Frosmoth, Milotic, pretty straightforward combo. Your only attacker is quite literally just going to be your Milotic. You just make your opponent go through 3 of them. We're not playing any Volcanions, no Sandslash, no Lapras, no Inteleons. We're just sticking to our guns and just going straight Milotic. And we just powered up through Frosmoth. Again, it's the most efficient way to do it, and it's, in my opinion, like the best way to play this deck. Really, the only other way I could think of to play was with Welder, but Welder builds are always really slow and clunky, because Welder drawing you 3 cards is not really progressing your board state as well. You know what I mean? Like, you play Welder for 3, yeah, how many Absols, how many Galar Mines are you going to hit off that? So it's not really that good to play Welder with Milotic, in my opinion. It's too slow and kind of clunky. Let's look at the rest of the deck. So, of course, Absols, it's pretty much extra 350 damage against a basic deck. We got Eldegoss, we got Dedenne. I am playing a Marshadow, just because, obviously, Chaotic Swell is still very, very popular, and Galar Mine is very weak to Chaotic Swell. So having Marshadow makes it that we can just get rid of their Chaotic Swells, so we can get a free Galar Mine in play. That's why the Marshadow's here. Now, I am playing in Oranguru. This is a very good card in this deck, because the amount of times I have played this deck and I have had to discard important resources with a research or something. Like, the amount of times I've had multiple Galar Mines in my hand and I had to play a research really sucks. So I threw the Oranguru in the deck, and I was like, alright, we need to save our Galar Mines from getting discarded. They cannot get discarded. So I put this in so that we can't discard our Galar Mines as easily with research, and it actually made all the difference, because we conserve important resources when we have to do a research or something. It's also like a free draw card, you know what I mean? So why not play it? Yeah, I just got a Dedenne with the Eldegoss. Again, no other attackers. I'm just going with a 3-2 Frosmoth. A little thin on the Frosmoth engine. I could still see like a 3-3 line going in here, but really a 3-2 is fine enough. So let's go to the items now. So get the basic water stuff out of the way. We got Capacious Bucket, 2 Retrievals, Ordinary Rod. The ball searches are some Pokecoms and 4 Quick Balls. I am playing a Reset Stamp to slow the opponent down. One of the nice things with this deck, of course, is not only can you trap stuff with big retreats with the retreat lock stuff you can do, but you can also reset your opponent to a low hand size, and with the big retreats you give your opponent, sometimes they can be stuck for a couple turns, which sometimes you need to kind of recuperate. Now, I am playing 5 ways to move the active, because of course, when Milotic gets knocked out, if you have Galar Mine already in play, you can't just quite simply retreat the Absol or the Frosmoth with an Air Balloon on it, thanks to the Galar Mine. But we can play Force Switch and a Scoop Up Net to be able to move the Pokemon with ease, so that's why we have those in the deck. I got Tool Scrapper, really good at getting rid of Air Balloon to, make Milotic do more damage. Of course, 4 Galar Mines, like the most important card in the deck. 2 Boss's Order, 4 Cynthia, 1 Marnie, 4 Research. I like having the extra shuffle cards, because sometimes you don't want to dump your whole hand, because again, if you have to discard important resources early on, it's not very good. And also the Marnie for the disruption with the retreat lock. you know, nice little combo there. I got 2 air balloons. I'm playing a Vitality Band. That 10 extra damage is actually really relevant in this deck. The only other card I would consider playing would be Big Charm, because Big Charm gives Milotic 240 HP, which makes it a little more bulkier. It actually lets you survive hits from Zacian without the ADP buff a lot of the time. And then I got 9 waters here. We're just using 3 energy to attack. We don't really need to go too insane on the waters since we have 2 retrievals and an Ordinary Rod, so 9 waters suffices me. But yeah, this is the Milotic Frosmoth list I've got going on. And this deck is pretty good. When it gets going, it can hit hard, and Milotic can just one-shot a lot of stuff, so let's go try it out. Alright guys, let's test this Milotic Frosmoth deck out here. It looks like against a potential Aggro deck, or a Bolton deck, or a Pika deck. But there is grass, I don't know. So this might be an Aggro deck. It probably is. They are making me go first. We get an Absol start. Not the worst hand ever. We have Quick Ball here from Milotic and all that good stuff. We'll see what they're playing here. Yes, so it is going to be a Rillaboom deck, which is fine. Aggro does have a big retreat cost, so honestly, this shouldn't be that bad. Plus, Milotic is no longer, well, I say no longer, but water types are no longer weak to grass, which is really, really good. So let's go here. Do want to play this Quick Ball here to get rid of probably a Switch. We'll take ourselves a Snom. I was thinking about getting a Oranguru, but I'll just take the Snom, and we'll just pass. I don't really like having 2 switches in my hand. It is what it is. I might go Marnie next turn instead of Research to consider the switch. Probably should have just gotten rid of the energy actually instead of that other switch. That's fine though. We have 4 in the deck. It's not too bad. So there's a Caitlyn, Cynthia, and an Aggro. So Rillaboom has a 3 retreat cost. Aggro has a 3 retreat cost. That's already 160 damage. So this shouldn't be too hard to knock them out. I think 1 Absol, 1 Galar Mine knocks them out without the big charm. I do think Rillaboom VMAX does have a 2 retreat if I remember correctly, which is actually a little bit harder to deal with, but we can 2-shot it pretty easily. And Milotic doesn't have enough HP to take a hit from Aggro anyways, so like they have to be careful. And they're actually gonna get a Snivysaur, which I think has a even bigger retreat cost. I think it has a 4 retreat cost. No, it does have a 3 retreat cost. That's right, because you play Air Balloon. Well, okay, but the Snivysaur is not as good with the Absol combo. I think. We'll see. They need to move the Rillaboom. They also need to get a Grookey in play if they even want to do anything here. They're just going to go Caitlyn, Cynthia. So I'm assuming they're looking for a Switch and a Grookey so they can get the Rillaboom in play. If they don't get that in play, oh, they get the Grookey, but did they get the Switch? They can't do any like Air Balloon shenanigans. They have to get a Switch here. Do they have it? They have a pretty big hand, so I wouldn't put it against them not to have it. Ooh, they have a big charm. Okay, that's fine. We do have Tool Scrapper. But do they have the Air Balloon? That is the question. Or not the Air Balloon, do they Switch? I guess Air Balloon would work, but they can't use it as Absol. That's effectively. So they need to get a Switch here. And I actually would prefer to knock out their big attacker. And it's going to go Force Feast, which can get them 2 basic grass Pokemon onto their bench. Alrighty then. We'll see what other grass Pokemon they play. They might get some cheeky techs. So yeah, all their Pokemon have pretty big retreat costs, which makes me happy. Except for I think Rillaboom VMAX. So I think right here I want to top deck a Frosmoth. Oh, so close. Alright, well. I think we're going to have to high roll the Absol here and go Research and try to get the Switch and Frosmoth energy. We didn't get it. I kind of figured we wouldn't get it there. That kind of sucks. Our hand is pretty bad. Look at how many Galar Mines we have. This is why I have the Oranguru in the deck. It's not really doing me any favors right now. I'm just going to pass. We're not going to get knocked out, I don't think. So we're just going to pass here. Unless they have Rare Candy, Rillaboom, which I don't think they do. We're just going to pass. I'm not going to bench the Absol. There's a Viridian, which is fine. Yeah, damn. That's why I feel like this deck needs your Oranguru, because, like, look at how bad this hand is, bro. 2 Galar Mines? Like, bro, what do you mean? I don't want to lose 2. At least he bumped my Stadium, so I get value out of this. But Galar Mine is super important in this matchup, so I'm not really trying to lose all of my Galar Mines right away. Well, I guess these things are already big retreats, but, like, we need the Galar Mine to one-shot them. So, it kind of sucks. They didn't put a Turf Field in play, which is really interesting. I don't really know what a Viridian Forest would do in a Rillaboom deck. There's a Switch top deck, about time. So we can bump the Stadium, go here, switch into Milotic. I think we have a knockout. I think we're doing 310 damage here. And I feel like just taking the knockout, I mean... No, but then they knock me out Rillaboom, and then I gotta promote another Absol, and then I gotta dig for the... But I want to keep this Galar Mine in case he bumps my stadium again. You know? Because we can always sacrifice an Absol if we really have to. So I think I'm just gonna take the KO here. Well, 360, even better. We didn't even have the bench other Absol. Well, I think we had to anyways, just to have it in play. Let's see what our prizes are. Okay, we get a Cynthia, we can conserve our Galar Mine. We get an Eldegoss, which could get us maybe a Marnie. Alright, they're definitely going to get a knockout here, unless they don't have a Grass Energy, but that's fine. That's fine. Make sure they damage themselves. That could be relevant if this ever evolves into a Rillaboom VMAX. That's just more damage we can put on it. Who knows? That could be a reason to win. To be fair, all we really have to do is gust out maybe like a Eggrow or Snivysaur to win. I guess because the Snivysaur's in play, we do have to watch out, but with the Galar Mines in play, I feel like in their hand being that small, they probably won't be able to really chain much with Shining Vine. I guess we'd have to watch out for a potential Shining Vine knockout on Milotic. That could definitely be a problem. We can play Cynthia though, promote Absol, and maybe we can combo a knockout. So they will KO me here. They take 30 damage, which is, you know, kind of good. Actually below 200 HP. Okay, let's see if we top deck here. Ooh, that would be really good. So, we're basically going to try to have to hit a Scoop Up Net, a Frosmoth, and a double Energy Retrieval to take a KO here. We got the Moth. We didn't get the Scoop Up Net, though, unfortunately. Our hand's actually kind of bad. We get 2 Galar Mines again. This game just likes to give me multiple Galar Mines at once, apparently. That's not really what I was looking for. We're just going to bench an Absol and pass. We might just have to keep going into Absols here. Our hand is not very good. If they have a Boss's Order, guys, we're in trouble. If they have a Boss's Order, guys, we are in a lot of trouble. They have a Boss Order, or they can pull off a Shining Vine here, guys. We're going to be in a lot of trouble. Even the Rillaboom VMAX could spell trouble for us. We need to get a top deck. I think I have to promote Milotic and just pray. We have a lot of Water Energy outs. We still have a few supporters left. We have Quick Ball to get us Eldegoss V supporter. I'm confident we'll find a way to get energy off of our top deck here. I'm confident we're going to have to promote Milotic and go for it. But if we can knock out this Rillaboom this turn, we pretty much win the game. And we do have the knockout. We just need the energy to knock this thing out. So we can win the game here if we top deck a way to get an energy. We do have game. They're going to build up Shaman, which is fine. Shaman does have a Fruit Treat, actually, so I'm not doing as much damage to it. But I guess the Absols and the Galar Mine, so never mind, this thing can still get knocked out. It's actually good the Absols get rid of this thing's Fruit Treat, so they don't have a Pivoter anymore, which is pretty big. So let's see what they're doing. Do they have a Boss's Order in their hand? That would be terrifying. They have a Boss Order, guys. I honestly don't even think we can win. Well, maybe we still could. Milotic could still tank a hit, but it just makes it even harder to win if they have a Boss Order here. Or a Gustine pull-off. Just any way to knock out Milotic would be bad. Okay, nope. Ooh, a Marnie. We do lose our Galar Mines, and they go to the bottom of the deck, which is a little annoying, but we get a new hand. We get a Cynthia, which can shuffle our deck. This is a really good... We also got an Ordinary Rod. Okay, this is good. Actually, I don't even think I want to play the Ordinary Rod. I kind of want to just try to get Galar Mine knockout here. And they have to do 30 damage themselves, so... We do have a knockout here, unless they get a Rillaboom VMAX in play. That was a really good Marnie for us. We really needed that. There's a Wood Hammer, and yeah, we're going to take out this Rillaboom, and... Shaman could KO me. They get 3 more energy in play next turn. That could be a knockout. Okay, you know what? We're playing the research. We're going for research. We're actually going to... We're going to do this too. We're going to play the research. We're going to get some stuff back. Really good this thing didn't evolve into a Rillaboom VMAX. And let's see what this gives us. There's the Galar Mine. We also got a Reset Stamp and an Oranguru. We didn't get a follow-up Milotic, which is kind of the big thing to take away from all that. That's fine. We can stamp him the 3. We can... do we want to play the Galar Mine now, or do we want to wait? Well, we can do this, actually. I forgot. We can put Eldegoss on top. Looking for Milotic here. Scoop Up Net's, I guess, okay. Do we want to play the Galar Mine, or should we hold off on it? Because we don't need it right now to take him out. So we're already knocking them out without the Galar Mine, and we can hold on to it. And then we did stamp them to 3. Or 4, technically. So I'm gonna hold the Galar Mine. Since we already have a knockout, there's no point of playing it down just yet. Especially with 2 Absols in play. Like, they can't really do anything anyways. There's a Switch, another good prize, and our other prize is another supporter, which is also good, because we are down a few Cynthia. So, let's see if my opponent can shake out a win here. I have played against quite a few Rillaboom decks, because Rillaboom is pretty good at beating, well, Eggrow Rillaboom, not so much Rillaboom VMAX, but Eggrow Rillaboom itself. It's actually pretty good at beating a Dragapult VMAX. I would know. I had to, in the Reddit tourney I played against, my first round was against an Eggrow deck, and I nearly lost the series. It was the best 2 out of 3. I nearly lost it because, like, I haven't played a Dragapult deck in that tourney. I'm playing Dragapult Roxy, and I nearly lost the games. I got lucky, but yeah, Eggrow Rillaboom is actually looking to be somewhat of a decent deck right now. Because it can actually counter Dragapult, but it does get bodied pretty badly by Fire still, and I still think it kind of is iffy against ADP, especially Zacian with that resistance to grass. Looks like my opponent doesn't know what to promote. They promote the Snivysaur. I mean, that's game then, unless they reset or Marnie me here, because we just move whatever they Shining Vine into the active spot. There's a tag call. As long as that tag call does not make us lose our hand, we should be okay. But yeah, the tag call is not going to get them a Marnie, and if they don't have a Marnie in their hand, we get to keep our hand, which I like to see. They get a Buzzmosa and a Maulana. Kind of a little late for the Buzzmosa to work. Yeah, it's really good that grass Pokemon are no longer, or yeah, water Pokemon are no longer grass, and they are weak to lightning. It's just coming in so much handy here. But let's see what they do, guys. It looks like it's going to be the end of the match here, unless they have any way to save themselves. They're also down 9 grass energy. They might not even have a grass in their hand to use Shining Vine with. But even if, like, they have to, like, Shining Vine Marnie and hope I don't get a switching card, or Shining Vine reset. This is also a good idea to play the Galar Mine in play, because if they do, like, put the Oranguru in play and I've still managed to get, like, an Air Balloon off of, like, a hand shuffle, I can just retreat because I didn't put the Galar Mine in play. So, there's just more benefit not to put in play. Like, we don't really care if they keep the Life Force for now. Alright, let's see what they got. They can knock out Frosmoth, they can take out Absol, just none of that matters. None of that matters. Let's see what they got, though. They can do 170 damage. That could hurt. That could definitely hurt us. They do have a Marnie? Okay, rip the hand. Let's see what this gives us. Alright, we got a boss order, which is all we really need, because we just knocked out Shaman. We got Eldegoss too, so yeah, we would have been good, I think, to win this, no matter what. Oh, my opponent's going for that Shiny Vine. They found the energy. That's their 12th one so far, so that's probably their last grass energy they have in their deck. Other than if they play an Energy Recycler. But will they bring something up? They could bring in an Absol. No, they're just gonna... Oh, no, they are doing Shiny Vine. What will they bring in? My best guess is either gonna be Frosmoth or an Absol. Because they're like, okay... Absol. Oh, yep, they are going to bring an Absol. So they want to just reduce the damage, I guess. That just keeps our main attacker alive for another turn. Again, there's nothing on board that can knock it out other than, like, Shaman. But we win here. We just Aqua Impact. Oh, no, we actually don't. No, wait, we have another Absol in the deck. Never mind. What am I saying? We just Quick Ball for Absol. Boss's Order, double Absol, knock out Shaman. What am I saying? Yeah, that's going to be game here. Oh, they're going to Solar Plant me. Okay. It's interesting. There's an energy top deck, so, yeah, now I'm glad I didn't put Galar Mine in play, because we just retreat. Boss's Order, the Shaman. We could also actually just knock out the Grookey instead. We didn't have to knock out Shaman, but we'll take out the Shaman, because it was a pretty big threat on the board. And that will be the first match with the Milotic Frosmoth deck, showing its worth there against Rillaboom, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have played against a lot of Rillaboom decks, because it is a pretty popular deck to play on PTCGO, I find. Alright guys, let's get into another game here, and it looks like we're up against another Rillaboom deck. Everyone just loves Rillaboom. Actually, I think I know this guy. We played against him in a video already, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we've played against this guy before in a video, which is kind of funny. Anyways. Yeah, we literally played against this guy like a few videos back. That's funny. I think, no, it was a Toxtricity video. Yeah, we played against him in the Toxtricity video. He was playing Toxtricity too. Unfortunately, he's not playing that again. I'm pretty sure he's most likely playing something else, but oof. Alright, this hand is not very good. We get a Dedenne start with no other Pokemon. And yeah, not much going on. That's why I like having the Oranguru, because like, look at how bad this hand is. This match, oh, we start with a Boltund. Oh, okay. Our hand is still pretty miserable though, unfortunately. Not much I can do. He's also playing a Lightning deck, which is just bad for Milotic, and there's the Zeraora I was going to say, because that Zeraora pretty much negates... Oh, a wait and see hammer. Yeah, the Zeraora pretty much shuts off any like thing Milotic tries to do. So we have to try to knock out the Zeraora, but we don't really have a good way. Plus he's a Lightning deck, so like... We might have to just use Milotic's first attack. Oh, he has to research his entire hand away. And he doesn't really lose too much important stuff that I would have liked to have seen get discarded. He's playing hammers too, which is interesting. Yeah, this matchup is going to be a little tricky. Like, you can't really do much against the Zeraora. Zeraora is a huge card. But even, like, even if we had some advantage, we wouldn't have an advantage because, of course, Milotic V is weak to Lightning anyways. This is still a bad matchup for us. Not to mention our hand's pretty bad. If we can top deck a Quick Ball here, I'm probably going to have to get a Oranguru just to conserve a few cards in my hand. Because his hand just ain't it, Chief. It looks like my opponent will be going for an Electrify here. They're going to get a lot of energy in play. There's not much I can really do about that. We just have to pray we top deck. They're really digging this turn. Dang, bro. They're going for a Dedenne already. There's another Hammer Gun. I don't really mind the hammers too much. We have Frosmoth, but they're down 3 Quick Balls. Are they going to play the Dedenne? They are. They are really digging. They've already went through most of their deck. They have 20 cards left. That makes us switching Palo Sand I don't know what they were looking at. I guess they were looking for Thunder Mountain for Zeraora, which I guess makes sense. So we just... Well, we don't lose. We have the research. Okay, there's a Quick Ball. So we do get to conserve a card in our hand. And I'm going to get the Oranguru here just because I want to kind of keep these cards. We'll probably just keep a Galar Mine. I think the Dedenne is going to get knocked out anyways. Try another research. Whatever. Let's put the Galar Mine down. We'll go for the research. We're looking for a Milotic and a Snom. We didn't get the Snom. We did get the Milotic, though. Unfortunately, no Snom is a little bit of a rip in the chat. That's fine, though. We'll just pass. The Galar Mine's in play, but again, it doesn't really work against Boltund because it has a 0 retreat cost with the Zeraora being in play. There's nothing you can do about the Zeraora. We can have an Absol and a Galar Mine in play, and this thing will still retrieve for free. See, there's just nothing we can do about that. There's a Hammer. They don't get heads, though, which is good. Full voltage. So at least we bought ourselves a couple turns, I guess. This is still not good, though. We're still in a really bad spot. I mean, to be fair, I don't even think we can win this game. Like, we kind of have to rely on these sleep flips we do. So we'll get rid of the Galar Mine. I don't really think we need that. We'll take ourselves a Snom, of course. We'll play the Water Bucket here. Just get one water because we're gonna have to discard the other one. I guess we have Energy Retrieval. We'll save our Frosmoth. Air Balloon's pretty good, actually. We'll put that there, and we'll go for the research here. Alright, nice. We got a Scoop Up Net, which I like to see. We're just gonna pass. So we're gonna have to probably attack with Milotic's second attack. So we're literally only doing 10 damage to these Boltunds. But even if we try to attack them with Hypno Splash, we're still weak to Lightning at the end of the day, so we still get just completely bodied by my opponent. So, like, to be fair, I don't even think we really even stand a chance at winning this. Like, we just gotta maybe pray they don't have Switch. Like, no, there's no... Yeah, we're just gonna scoop this up, then. We're not gonna be able to win that. You just can't beat Zeraora. That's the issue with Milotic. I just can't beat Zeraora. Alright, guys, gonna do another game here. It looks like we're playing against ADP Zacian. Alright, well, this matchup I still think is fine because, of course, Zacian ADP. You can one-shot pretty easily with Milotic, I feel like. We'll have to see how this goes, though. It looks like they do win the coin flip, which is bad, because they get an early Altercation off, which I do not like to see. We do, however, get an Absol, Marshadow, a Oranguru start. No Milotic, no Snom, and no draw supporter. Not ideal. We'll start with the Absol, I think. Best case scenario, they start with a Jirachi. Well, it's actually worst case if they do that, but then they can't move the Jirachis easily without a switch, so it's fine. At least we got an Oranguru and a Marshadow. I'll take that. The Marshadow could be important. They probably get expelled. The Oranguru is pretty good. Oh, they're playing a Snom. It looks like they're playing ADP Milotic with Frosmoth. That's another way to play Milotic that I saw was with ADP, which is pretty big for them because they get an Ultra Creation off, and that gives them a 3 easy prize knockout on my Milotic. And then they take out 2 Milotics to win, which is kind of scary, not gonna lie. So this matchup might be tough if they get an Ultra Creation off early. Our hand is not very good, so that is very likely to happen. They actually get rid of a Metal Energy here, which is kind of surprising why they would get rid of an energy so early. I don't know why they would get rid of the metal there, but it looks like they're going to get an Ultra Creation off next turn if we don't get something good. But there we go. We can Quick Ball. I hate to do it, but I gotta go to Dedenne here because our hand is not very good. Come on, give me some good stuff. Okay, I'll take it. We do have to lose a couple Absols, which is not ideal. We also need to bench a We need to bench a Snom, so we can't afford to bench the Absol. We lose Tool Scrapper? I mean, that's not relevant, I guess. Might not be that bad. Okay. This hand is fine for next turn. I'm gonna attach that in case we get Marnied, I guess. Could also put the Galar Mine down now. I'm gonna hold it, though. We have a good hand. As long as they don't Marnie me here, this hand is pretty good. We could probably knock out the ADP here, maybe. Oh, we didn't get a Snom! What am I saying? We didn't even get a Snom. And they had a switch anyways. Lovely. Lovely stuff. And they got the water. So they get the Ultra Creation off. So now we're on the clock. ADP! Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I didn't get the Snom, I just realized. Crap. So let's do this. Cynthia and hope for the Snom. Okay, there we go, we got it. We can also switch and save the Absol, which I feel like we kind of have to do. I'm actually just going to let them knock out, I think, Marshadow here. I don't think they play thing. What's this? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I don't think they play Chaotic Swell, so I'm just going to promote the Marshadow. Oh, that's pretty bad. I gotta keep my Absols, because we probably need Absol next turn to try to knock him out here. Not good, though. We could have hit the ADP. They're gonna get a bunch. They're gonna get 2 prizes. At the very least, we don't have a way to give them extra prizes. They don't have a target for ultimate ray either, which is decent. They can build up Frosmoth, which would do 60 damage. Oh, they got Dedenne. Unless they don't play Dedenne, but they obviously do. So they're gonna get Dedenne here. They're gonna probably get Dedenne, unless it's prized or something like that. Oh, so they actually are going to be kind of stuck here. They get 2 prizes, which will help them. They get 3 cards, technically, with their top deck next turn. But, yeah, that's actually good that they didn't get anything. Now, this thing is still a little scary. Lapras VMAX is harder to knock out. But our Wing Condition is knock this out, knock this out. And I feel like we could maybe get there. Especially since they might be in top deck mode. We could actually Boss's Order knock out their Lapras. Right? No, we can't. We have to get a Galar Mine. We should have put the Galar Mine in play when we had the chance. I didn't want to put it down early. Well, let's see if we can get Galar Mine here. No. That sucks. So we can hit them for... If we Boss Order them, we're not knocking them out. Even with the Absol in play, we need a Galar Mine. We should have put the Galar Mine in play. Why did I not do that? That sucks. I actually don't think we're even knocking out the ADP, unfortunately. I think we're also short on the ADP knockout. No, we are. Right. Never mind. Never mind. So let's take our prizes. Switch is good. Okay. Pokecom. Another Galar Mine's good. Alright. Now, they have a 3-card hand, and we have a Galar Mine in play. So, it's not good for them. It looks like they aren't playing Milotic, so they can't just easily get out of this. Now, my main issue is we had to lose our Boss Order. I should have put the Boss Order on top of the deck. Why did I not do that? When I did my Primate Wisdom there, I should have put the Boss Order on top. They actually promote the Lapras. So they're actually going to choose to knock me out with Ocean Loop here. Or if they have a Lapras VMAX in their hand, we're in trouble. There's a Zacian coming down. Custom for 2. Oh, they found a research. They found the research. That will definitely get them Lapras VMAX, which is not good for us. Our only way to win is to 2-shot it and then hope for the best. But it looks like they might not have it. Do they have it? 2 Zacians? Really? That's a lot. I don't know what 2 Zacians? Interesting. So do they not have the Lapras VMAX here? My goal is to shot the Lapras VMAX, and then we can maybe use Eldegoss to boss order it if they somehow retreat it. Okay, looks like they actually don't have the Lapras. Or do they? Do they not really? Do they actually not have the Lapras VMAX? Wow, they don't. So this is good. If we knock them out, I think we'll be in a really good spot to win. Unfortunately, though, our hand really isn't having it. We also want to find Reset. I think we just go Research here. Oh, another Galar Mine. See what I mean with these Galar Mine draws with why I put Oranguru in the deck? Though, to be fair, they haven't shown a counter stadium. Oh, that was a good draw. Ooh, that was a really good Primate Wisdom. That will let us knock them out. We are going to lose 2 Galar Mines here, which is not good at all. But since we really only need 1 prize, that Jirachi is pretty easy to knock out with the Absol, so it's not too big of a deal. Alright, come on, give us a Reset Stamp. We really need it. So no Stamp, so unfortunately we can't prevent them from gusting me here. Which is definitely a problem. Stamp was in the deck too. Yeah, so we could lose this turn, unfortunately, if my opponent just has the win. If not, we drop Eldegoss and win the game too. So that's good. So if my opponent doesn't win this turn, we win against them with Eldegoss. Unless they Reset Stamp me or Marnie me. We still have a few quick balls, so to search for Marnie. So even if they do Marnie me, we could still maybe hit a quick ball. We have a Oranguru to draw us 1 card if we do also get Stamped to a low hand. We'll see what happens here. The Galar Mine might be the very most clutchest card in the world right now. Plus the Absol's making it really hard for the draw sheet, but their hand is freaking massive. There's no way they don't have a knockout this turn. Like, their hand is so huge. Plus they have a Stellar Wish to work with, so I think we've lost this game, unfortunately. We just couldn't find a Reset Stamp there when we needed it to, obviously. What? Did they just not get anything? Wait, what? Did they just fail with Stellar Wish? I mean, that's still not ruling out the fact they could still win this turn, obviously. Yeah. If we found a Reset Stamp, guys, I think we would have won this game. Unless they just somehow hit a Research or something. They drop an ADP down. As long as it's not a water Pokemon that can one-shot something on my bench, I'm fine. Because they can't build up ADP with Frosmoth, obviously. I don't think they play Metal Saucer either. There's no reason why they would. So if they play Metal Saucer, I'm going to cry, but they probably don't have it. They're going to Ice Dance, which doesn't work. They're building up their own Frosmoth. Okay, well, there's nothing on the board that they can knock out. If we had a Snom in play. They actually could have won with a Aurora Beam on a Snom. Now, that would have been a funny way to lose. That would have been a freaking hilarious way to lose. Alright, well. They don't have game. And that's going to be it for the video. As you can see, looks like our little retreat lock there actually kind of gave us what we needed to kind of finish that game off there from losing. But I think we'll wrap the video, guys, on the Lapras Frosmoth deck. As you can see, you just kind of lose to Zero Aura. The only way you can counter Zero Aura, guys, would be through Power Plant. Which you could play a Power Plant if you really care about Zero Aura, but there's nothing you can really do about it. You could try out a few other Pokemon, like you could play Palkia GX. You could play a couple, like, non-Lightning Weak Pokemon that could try to one-shot the Zero Aura. If you want to try out something like that, you can. You could play, like, a Lapras V in the deck, and then you can, like, Ocean Loop knock out Zero Aura, I guess. But other than that, like, there's really no way you can beat Zero Aura other than through Power Plant, but then you lose your own Galar Mine. So and you have to put like 4 Absols in place, so it's not as good, obviously. But yeah, I think this deck is good as long as you avoid Zero Aura and Lightning. You should be okay to body people. As you can see, we took out an ADP Frosmoth deck there in a pretty close finale for sure. But that'll be the video, guys, on the deck. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe down below. If you're new to the channel, help me on the road to reaching 9,000 subscribers, or well, I guess 8,100 subs. I think at this point I just dropped something, but I think at this point we already are almost at 8,100 subs. So. Yeah, but thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Check out the sponsor code PTCGO down below, too. Use code LDF if you pick up any codes, obviously, at the checkout. Follow me on Twitter down below, too, if you haven't already. Stay up to date with all my latest tweets, and bye-bye.